Warning, this game contains Doc with all of his adult language and isms such as racism, sexism, and other isms. You have been warned. Alright, let's see here. Well, first off, I think I'm going to go get started on that iron setup that I was going to get going on. Here. But I want to make sure I get computers going. Circuit boards, come with me. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, so the only thing I did a little hunting, and then I put in the, manufacturer for turbo fuel, or not turbo fuel, the turbo rifle ammo, which is, okay. Nothing special, I don't think. And that's all I did.
Awesome.
But anywho, you said you got two things entered in the painting competitions?
Yeah, so I entered 2 pieces into the painting comp. Just actually yesterday I did that.
Nice.
Yeah, I did. It's actually pretty fun. I on Reddit I saw a post about a piece from one of the sprues that I have that's laying around. That's it's a rat that has the back of its back legs ripped off, and is replaced by a big wheel that's like strapped to it, kind of like those dogs that have like no back legs. They put wheels on them, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
It's one of those, but it's like maybe an 1/8 of an inch long total in length.
Okay.
Tiny little thing.
Yeah.
So I had one, and I was like, So I painted that thing up like super good, and then did a what the fuck? Oh, and then I did a base for it, made a base for it and everything. So I entered that into it just for the fun of it.
Okay.
Yep, I named it Scoot Scoot.
It's Scoot Scoot. Beautiful.
That kind of works.
Alright, yeah, that, whatever. Nice. So, child's selling Girl Scout cookies again, so let me know if you want any of those.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
so.
told if you remember, I told everyone at the Super Bowl party, and then we completely forgot to do any kind of ordering.
Oh yeah, that's true. Dude, your Super Bowl party was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was a good one. Not much of a game.
That was a fun time.
Yeah, not much of a game.
Yeah, I didn't really care about that.
We had a good time, that's for sure. I'm glad it went well.
I was when I I had that giggly when I first got there, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. The thing knocked me on my ass for a little bit there.
Poor Doc.
I was like, oh shit.
But yeah, no, good times there, I would say.
Oh yeah, very much so. It was a good time.
Then Monday night and into Tuesday, and like all day Tuesday, burn that entire pile of those trees in the back.
Nice.
Yeah. So here's the problem was, so the logs, they were still wet for, like, they could not maintain themselves, kind of thing, burning. So, and those things are like 12 inches diameter and like 10 feet long, so they weigh like 200-300 pounds, kind of thing.
That's always fun.
Yeah, so 2 of those were frozen in place. I can't get them out. So be it. Lit up everything else that I could and burned it. I had to constantly keep going out there and moving logs around, stack them on top of each other to try and get some kind of fire going. But they basically, like, I had to keep cutting up a lot of the dried part of the pine, throwing it in there just to get some kind of fire going, and then let the thing sit for like 2 hours and burn down, and then go back out and like move around another 300-pound log, sort of thing. So, you know, basically, by yesterday, I was extremely sore, pounding headache, whole 9 yards on Tuesday, kind of thing. I mean, probably as a result of being dehydrated, but boy, did I, because I sweated through my jacket, kind of thing, and I, you know, it was what, -10 out there as I'm trying to do this. So yeah, it was a thing. But I chugged all kinds of water while doing that and not doing that and whatnot, and it still became like, oh, I'm not moving for a day.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. But got just about all that burned, although I did realize, so I had that piano on there. It's like, there's that big-ass steel back piece to it. I'm like, oh, what am I going to do with this? Might have to figure that out. So yeah, that was fun.
Awesome.
Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, that's all I've really done since. First thing I want running here. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, otherwise, got my next cert test here Monday, which will be, should not be a problem, honestly. It's a basic Azure stuff, basically. So it shouldn't be an issue. See how it goes, though. You never know.
No.
Yeah, otherwise nothing really happened.
Fuck yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, I pretty much have given up on politics or anyone in the Republican Party doing anything smart, or growing a spine.
Oh yeah, that's a given. Yep.
So I don't know if you saw the so both Kennedy and Tulsi or Tusi or whatever the fuck her name is, the one who both of them got approved by the Senate 52 to 48.
Yep.
Kind of thing with Mitch, fucking
That's
Mitch McConnell.
Yep, more of that bullshit.
Dissenting.
Being the only one that dissented, yep.
And clearly, like, very much being like, this is absolutely a terrible idea. We should not be doing this. It's like, Mitch, you are the reason we are in this mess. Multiple times, we could have fixed this. All you had to do was grow a spine. And you couldn't even do that.
Yep, 100%.
Like, most recently, like, 2020, they had the opportunity to basically make it so Trump could not run again. Sort of thing.
Yep.
And nope. Like, all this, as far as I'm concerned, this goes all the way back to Obama, where McConnell's like, our #1 priority is to make sure that Obama does not have a second term. It's like, there it goes. Like, Obama laid out the entire Russian, like, interference charges that he wanted to put up against it, and Mitch was like, nope, not doing it. Anything against this, we're going to fight you every step of the way.
Yep.
It's like, mm-hmm. And now he's like, oh, this is terrible. The entire, like, U.S., the entire U.S. Democracy is falling apart in front of us. Yeah, Mitch, how do you think that happened?
Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Fuck.
I hope you die a slow and painful death.
Yep. Fuck that guy.
Otherwise, I don't know if you heard, but Tina Smith is not running in Minnesota again for Senate.
I saw that. I saw that. Fucking great.
There's a possibility that Walls is gonna try and make the run.
Yeah, which I don't know if that'll work again. Unfortunately, I do like him, but again, I'd be surprised.
Oh, I virtually guarantee he would be elected in Minnesota.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think there's enough fucking morons here. I mean, he even said it when he was running as vice, that it'd be a tough time to win even his home county or whatever the fuck it was.
Well, his home county, yeah, but his home county is in Nebraska. That's the thing. That's where he's originally from.
Was it? I thought it was the Minnesota one that he was talking about.
I don't know. I know there's a whole bunch of shit going on with like his family down in Nebraska, that nobody from like his current family has any idea who these people are. Like they're his second cousins or whatever. So, in all honesty, it's one of these. It doesn't matter. I honestly think he would probably be elected, kind of thing. I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be necessarily. We pretty consistently have gone blue for, federal office for a long time. And he is pretty well liked in the state, kind of thing, to a point.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like I said, he comes off as, like, a guy you would walk into the bar. Kind of like people always said, like, oh, I would have a beer with George Bush or whatever, where I wouldn't do that with Al Gore. It's like, yeah, well, walking into a bar with Tim Walz there, Tim Walz would be the guy you would sit down next to, and he'd be like, "Can I buy you a beer?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
100%.
he is literally like the happy grandfather scenario kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could totally see it going for him.
How the fuck did I do this?
And that's assuming he wants to go back to Washington, basically. Because, he served the House or whatever forever. Oh, I wouldn't say forever, but for a while. Kind of thing. Although, I will say this entire mess that we're currently in with Trump and everything, where this whole thing's just an absolute clusterfuck, obviously. But this whole mess we're in, currently with him, like, again, I think we're at the end of the second Gilded Age. But that means there has to be a third party, like Progressive Party, that comes up somewhere, either within the Democratic Party and basically takes over, or realigning like a new party kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I hope that that's the case. We'll see.
Yeah, it's one of those we'll see, and don't hold your breath.
Yeah. I mean, this could easily go just really fucking shitty, too.
Oh, I don't want... God damn it. Hit the damn button. There. There.
I did... Do you see the Elon... human shield told Trump to shush it?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm the one who sent you that.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did
you send that to me?
Yeah, no, I'm the one who sent you that. It's one of those
Awesome.
looking at it.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It's like that kid could have been saying anything to him, kind of thing. But I do like the idea. Like I almost don't believe necessarily kids like shh, the adults are talking kind of thing. But I would just love it so much if he did.
Dude, that would make my fucking day.
I more enjoy the fraud where they brought out like, oh yeah, Musk has been finding all this fraud. Here's a list of it. It's like, is any of that actually fraud, or is that just stuff you guys don't like? Because more than likely,
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
stuff you don't like, and you're now getting rid of. It's not fraud because it was allowed to exist. That's how it works.
Fucking hilarious. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Give me a bit.
Yep. Let's see here. Okay. Well, that's some points at least. let's see here. Should be far enough out. Wait, no. We want... Alright, so let's see here. What is this going to take? Give me a refinery. Alright, so 480 divided by 35. So it's going to be 14 apiece. Okay. Okay. So 14 apiece. no, no, no. Well, I guess Doc just left me all on my own. Joined for 5 minutes and then just friggin' took off. Let's double check that. Yes. So we'll be slightly over on those, which is fine. Okay. Alrighty.
I'm fucking back.
It's
Holy
about goddamn time. What the fuck were you doing?
Fuck. Felt like I was dying.
Oh, God.
It wasn't even like I tried, dude. It fucking God damn it. That fucking sucked.
Well, only one thing to do. Gotta put you down.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking A, man. Jesus Christ. I was like, what the fuck did I eat to piss me off that bad?
Ah, that one's fucked up. I was like, why is that all screwed up? Beautiful. Alrighty. I'm getting all this iron production going over here, so I got my refineries up and running. Well, they're not running, but I got them going. That's good. Get all these things put together. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. But yeah, I'm really not looking forward to minimum the next 2 years, probably the next 4 years.
If we even have a fucking election again.
Yeah, no, exactly. I just realized I fucked this up. I mean, basically the good news that I see coming down there is the fact that, and I've covered this before, is Trump voters don't necessarily equal Republican voters. Kind of thing. People voted for Trump. They didn't necessarily vote for Republicans. Kind of thing.
That's true. That is very true. But 8 has a tendency to win a lot.
It does, but they have to show up then for somebody they believe is their guy. And frankly, unless basically it comes down to what's Musk going to do. Because Musk is clearly going to weaponize Twitter. If he has not already. That's why.
I mean, he's already done that.
Yeah.
We've already seen that happen.
Yeah, well, we totally have, because he's like, oh, it's a free speech platform. It's like, well, that's interesting that he's blocked all the left and stuff, though.
Yep, exactly. It's free speech except for shit that he doesn't like, especially when it's talking about him and it's bullshit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no, and that's what it comes down to. Is like he's going to weaponize Twitter. Is what it's going to come down to, and that's
Which,
why
I mean, blue sky all the way.
Well, blue sky is an option, but there's a few other ones that are probably going to be options coming down the line. And as far as I'm concerned, though, what it comes down to is, what was I saying? What it's going to come down to is, are people going to show up for somebody other than Trump? Kind of thing. And I don't think they are. Because if they were going to show up for somebody other than Trump, then there would have been a much wider gap in the Senate.
I mean, you're not wrong with that. I mean, that's essentially, we watched, like, down ballot races of just him on the ballot, you know what I mean?
Yeah. When Trump didn't appear on the ballot, I mean, or even when he did, like, in the Senate, like I said, all the swing states that went for Trump, all but 2 of them have Democratic senators. Yep. And that's where I'm going to be very curious what these up-and-coming House races are going to be. Because, like, I think I told you, there's a very slim chance, and I mean a very slim chance, that the Democrats retake the House here in the next 60 days. Because there's three House races that are up because they joined Trump's cabinet.
Yeah, but that's not, like... Can't they just appoint somebody to that, or is this... It's not a special election.
No, yeah, they're all special elections.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. They are all
I would
special.
laugh my ass off if that happened.
If they all go Democrat, which would be...
I fucking hope so.
That, again, that would be a very, very unlikely one, but it could happen. Kind of thing. At least, the way I understand it, one's at least competitive, the other ones are leaning Republican, but, yeah, again, comes down to what people think. Sort of thing.
I mean, he's already been pissing off a bunch of people within his base because of his decisions.
His base doesn't give a shit. His base cares about him. He
no,
is
there's
off
been a
people
few
who
of these
vote for him.
like leopard mate my faces situations.
Oh, it absolutely is. Don't get me wrong. I think I straight up told you the leopards are going to be eating well in the next 4 years for this.
Oh, 100%.
It does really come down to what's going to happen. What's going to happen with those races, because that's going to tell us a lot. If those races all end up going, I mean, honestly, if any of those races go Democratic, we probably, then we can talk about what we're going to see in the next 2 to 4 years. Because while the next Senate races, again, most of them are coming up Republican, but most of them are considered safe Republican. And probably 1 or 2 is probably going to flip Republican, give the Republicans a 45 majority in the Senate. Again, we'll see what happens. Crazier things have happened.
My God, it'd be pretty fucking amazing if it's switched. We're not that lucky though.
I don't think we're that lucky, no. I think also the best thing I was reading here was the fact that, and I was already mentioning this, like, the Democrats, like, Democratic leadership is not there right now, kind of thing.
No. They don't know what the fuck to do because they're idiots. They're not idiots. They're paid for.
They're not idiots. They literally don't know what to do because they don't know how to shift their message, kind of thing. It's pretty clear at this point. We're not Trump isn't going to work, kind of thing. And I just put these in backwards. Yep. Because people like Trump for whatever reason. Like, I don't understand it. That's like, again, that's like liking the leopard eating my face, kind of thing. Whatever. People like Trump. It's fine.
Well, I mean, who liked Hitler?
Yeah. That is.
I mean, am I not
thing.
wrong? Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. But here's the thing. Like, Hitler was charismatic, kind of thing. He was in a country that was a massive financial, like, falling apart scenario, and he had the backing of the Conservative Party basically to let him fail. Which, again, He was like, well, yeah, I'm going to fail if I did it your way, so I'm going to play my own game. So, yeah. That's the thing. Also, it's one of these, whether people like it or not, Trump's policies might be something they want now. We might be seeing a massive shift in economic theory, and we'll be going back to just before World War I, where basically, World War I, prior to World War I, you had a level of quote-unquote globalization happening, where you could basically order anything from any country and it would show up in a couple of days, kind of thing. And so it created this illusion of the world being smaller, kind of thing, not addressing the underlying issues of their political system, for better or worse. Alright, whatever. Aha, yes. So we're kind of been in that illusion, as far as I'm concerned, we've been in that illusion for basically since the Soviet Union collapsed. In there. Where we are the world's only superpower, and people seem to think that should give us, like, ultimate power over everyone. Which is a dangerous position to be in.
Yeah. Heavy modular frames are being produced.
Beautiful.
Granted, it's not a ton. I'm making 8 per minute.
That's a pretty decent amount.
Yeah. It took a while to get there, so I'm pretty happy with that, goddammit. Fuck.
That would be.
Pain in the ass, fuck. Not thrilled with how I did the bottom of this, but it'll work for now.
Actually, you know what? Let's make sure that can only flow that way.
Fuck yeah. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna get the water here hooked up, and then I'm gonna have to call it for a night.
It works.
So, again, we'll see what the midterms bring, we'll see what all this brings, but basically it comes down to Democratic leadership doesn't know what to do because they don't know how they should pivot yet. Basically it comes
What
down
the hell
to...
is turbo rifle ammo?
What was that?
What is turbo rifle ammo?
It's the ammo at, if you just click and hold, it'll fire faster.
Yep, taking a whole bunch of that shit. We'll go fight some things.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, if you want to go fight something really quick, that's fine. So why did this one...
Ooh, I'm gonna go shoot some animals. We'll try out this ammo.
Okay, go
where's some
try it out.
animals at?
I'm confused as why a pipe did a thing. But yeah, so it's like the Democratic leadership does not know how to pivot right now. Do they need to pivot left? Do they need to pivot... Like, do they need to... The way I understand it, like, there's three options. Pivot left economically and become more the workers' party kind of thing. Which, honestly, was like what Sanders was talking about back in 2016.
Yep.
Pivot right socially at that point, meaning abandoning LGBTQ. Basically abandoning LGBTQ and that's weird. I don't know why. Abandon LGBTQ and just focus on the party of being the reasonable choice kind of thing. And yeah, that's weird. Alright, whatever. Just gonna do that. Focus on being the party of the reasonable choice, sort of thing, which could still move workers towards Republicans, or potentially split off the progressives as a left-wing economic party, which is kind of already happening with the independents in the Senate. We're seeing that pop up, sort of thing. And so it's because there's 4 independents who caucus with the Democrats. Or, third option, don't change a damn thing. And just wait for Trump to work himself out, sort of thing. And then just be there to snatch it up once they inevitably fail. Which they probably honestly will, but how much is it going to cost in the meantime? How much of a mess are you going to have to clean up going into it?
Well, they're gonna have to. There's gonna be a big old mess if they do that. 'Cause, I mean, it's very easy for things to go sideways quickly.
Yeah. And the thing that's going to have to fail is going to have to be his foreign policy kind of thing. Because it is going to be like, hey, we're going to completely abandon Ukraine. It's like, what? You're going to do what now? Or his whole plan with like, hey, we're going to take over Gaza. We're doing what now?
Yeah. Like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Someone say.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
We're going to take over Gaza. They're going to be the Riviera of the Middle East. It's like, I'm sorry. What now? It's like, we're going to resettle all the Gazans into different areas. It's like, you know what that's called? That's called ethnic cleansing.
And that's also called a giant target on your back the rest of the fucking time, too.
Yeah, the whole time. Like, Hamas is going to be after the United States forever now, which probably is going to be a problem because, you know, they're a proxy for Iran, and we're probably going to go to a war with Iran, or Israel probably will here relatively soon.
Yeah, fucking... What the hell is that called? Something conflict. What the fuck is that called?
The proxy conflicts?
No. Regional conflict.
Oh,
there
doing a
would
regional
be
conflict.
very bad. Sulfur. This turbo ammo is awesome, but you use a lot of it.
Oh yeah, no, it goes through very quick.
I mean, it's fun, but shit.
Ooh.
I mean, I bet I could kill a spider pretty quick with it, though.
Honestly, you can. I think the better one, and I'm gonna have to work on it, is gonna be the homing ammo. In there.
That'd be sick, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so, what is my next step?
You
What do
want
we
to
need
get
next?
started on circuit boards?
I could.
Alright, well, I got the water taken care of, so, and I just picked up a Mercer Sphere because it was sitting over there and looked tasty.
Nice. I grabbed a few too.
Yep. Make sure you're uploading them.
I will.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and kill